Captain Bailey. Frackin' Cylon. Is a frackin' skin job, folks. CSEC Captain, survivor of Reaper attacks on Citadel, prefers dealing with Sakara Ward's criminal element. Off the record, ample blackmail material. Business correspondence. Listen up, I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get that being part of CSEC on the Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. Oh, and my throat is killing me now. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours of foot patrol during your work week, no exceptions. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega's enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus drivers watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember, a mistake in uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's new network by them frackin' Cylons. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think we need to lean on or boot out. Some call it a Kaiser blade, I call it a sling blade. List of materials read by Citadel CSEC Officer Bailey on such and such date. Summary of the previous day's council meeting, Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts, entertainment, email from his ex-wife, Ree, canceled visit to the Citadel, VIP looters, dark side of the colonies, the Citadel Newsnet article of the day, report from Detective Nepata Kasha on murder suspect Rose Jones. Note, Jones is innocent. See footage from camera, blah blah. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin, Reconciliation of Services from Bakara Ward to whatever other ward. Request for backup from Captain blah blah. Note from the blah blah ward, blah blah. Loss of officer, blah blah. Request from blah blah blah. Invitation from Captain Keitham to meet at the usual place. Email from ex-wife, gang member shootout, Bailey's health. So he's just a tough, he's like a hard-nosed cop who's got an ex-wife who, you know, still cares and whatever. Arya Taloke even. De facto leader of Omega, 3 centuries of commando experience, aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational management skills. Audio transcript. I don't remember who Enrix is. Recording taken on Omega Afterlife Nightclub, private room, 4:14 a.m. Door opens and closes. What the? Kalos Enrix? Who the hell are? Hey, don't bother. These shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your clients or something, lady. Let me out. This was very good. The Turians being in that afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through that speaker hidden in Enrix's collar, but I bet Enrix doesn't know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know any. Wait, what are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Org, damn it, my face. Feel free to waste as many lives as you want. Send any ratings down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you think. I'm not. Arg! Door opens and closes, recording ends. Note, Kalos Enrix's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. Okay, so he's got people spying on him, for him, who don't even know they're spying for him, and she's murdering them, and it's very, very cool and edgy and space noir. Afterlife planning session correspondence from Arya to whoever. Topic: Afterlife entertainment. Flynn, here's a list of what I want to set up for next month. Sinya sisters, they're good, but I don't want them performing so close to the Becky Burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Fight pit, too many Vorcha. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other. When they do it on the streets for free, get me some Krogans and enough humans to keep them busy for an hour. That's kind of dark. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. And our jugglers, before you sent me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them, I could use a laugh. Oh, before you sent me the vid, excuse me. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing and let them do it for me. There was more blood than credits on the table after the shootout for last week's jackpot. Captain Anderson, Admiral Hackett, Shadow Broker himself. We're almost at the end, folks. Captain David Anderson is rejected. Space Spectre candidate. Close working with the Commander Shepard. The Commander Shepard have become the Starfire. Before destruction of Normandy, SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact. Shepard. Military correspondence. I have been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly the SR-1 Normandy. Who was telling him this? Captain Farag Gapoli from Arcturus Station. The matter of Commander Shepard, his involvement in the attack on the Citadel Station is of high value to military intelligence. So stop talking about it. Continued agitation is deemed a high security risk. He's the, I guess he's still in the military, but isn't he the freaking diplomat, the ambassador now? Personal correspondence. David, Henry and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco. Such a beautiful occasion. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm so proud of him, aerospace engineer. And you know Jason's over the moon when you could take him time to review his ship designs. Aw, is that like his kid? I don't care. Recent transactions. Catalog order, Dionysus Imports, video download, Saren, a hero betrayed. Purchased, well, you know about Saren, the hero was betrayed. Purchase, Modest Valley Mods, 2 bottles white wine. Video download, damage, the truth behind the Citadel crisis. He bought some Ilium Elite brand. Video downloaded, The Path of Lies, the history of the Alliance military. And video download, Afraid of the Dark, Reapers, Collectors, and Other Myths. So he's like reading up on all this stuff or watching videos about it, including pro-Saren documentaries. Admiral Steve Buddy Hackett, commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard for destruction of Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Oh, he's only got one, thank God. Internal naval correspondence. Taking action on Commander Shepard's return. Sir, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard on Omega and that the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate communities for Spectre on his apparent exertion of the Alliance in the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather an account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. Under this, I am officially requesting that you rescind your orders against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured the department is dedicated to Commander Shepard's safety. Provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing with detailed support of his previous whereabouts, current work for Cerberus, we anticipate releasing him for the Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. Respectfully awaiting your reply. Come on, you can't seriously think it's going to happen. And it's from Major Antella, the Department of Internal Naval Affairs. And Hackett's response, Major Antella, request denied, Hackett. And last but not least, the Shadow Broker. Mail Archive, to Shadow Broker, from Operative Ketchlu. Per request, we've landed on the Yarg homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. Whew. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. Oh, this is the former Shadow Broker getting a letter from... I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but the savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The one we've got is learning nearly as fast as Solarian. He can be more dangerous than you realize. To Operative whatever, from the Shadow Broker. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former Operative Ketchlu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate that I would never have credited had I not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Ketchlu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadow Broker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can, in turn, trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you out here. Please provide an update of all operations, Ketchlu, and know that I am proud of you. Aww, so the old Shadow Broker, like, recruited this guy. Sounds like maybe he was, like, dying and looking for a replacement. Certainly, he can't be dumb enough to have thought that this guy wouldn't take over, because he's, like, basically talking about, wow, you're great, and you've replaced the guy that I said to capture you. Wonderful job. Uh-oh, maybe not. 2-all from Shadow Broker. Remove Operative Ketchlu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Ketchlu should not be allowed any further access to message ends. 2-all from Shadow Broker. Operative Ketchlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next order date. Shadow Broker out. I'm disappointed. I was reading this and I was envisioning, oh, it turns out the Shadow Broker knew this guy was like super brainiac man and was like grooming him to replace him. Like maybe the Shadow Broker was on his way out and wanted somebody else to maintain the Shadow Broker tradition. But no, then it turns out he just outsmarted him. Even the first time we actually said anything to the Shadow Broker that was even vaguely irritating to him, he sort of goes, and became a mindless monster. So, whatever. Damn, that was a lot of text. Oh, but now we got the Yarg that we can read about in the Codex. Shadow Games, the Broker's secrets. Shadow Games! The Yarg are a race of massive apex predators. Oh, they're a bunch of Randy Ortons. From the world of Parnak, whose rise ascensions in no way blended their violent nature. A group of Yarg is unable to cooperate until a single leader has been determined through either social maneuvering or brute force. No grudges are held once a Yarg establishes dominance. Former rivals serve the new superior's purpose with an unflinching loyalty and relentless determination, a legacy of their origin as pack species. Their 8 eyes are another sign of their hunter ancestry. All 4 pairs are geared towards tracking down and predicting the movements of prey. Sophisticated and keenly developed sensitivity to movement and light have made Yargs masters at reading body language, regardless of species. Much to their short-lived chagrin, the Council's first contact team discovered it was nearly impossible to lie to the Yarg. How would the Yarg be able to read your body language if they had never met your species before? That's ridiculous. I don't care how good their vision is. The Yarg had technology equivalent to 20th century Earth standards when they were discovered by the Council in 2125. The Council's ambassadors approached the Yarg as friends and allies instead of subordinates, a baffling sign of contempt from newcomers on Parnak. The Yarg attacked when it became apparent that the alien diplomats stubbornly considered themselves sovereign people instead of new underlings. Parnak remains off limits by order of the Council, which fears that the Yarg's size, aggression, and obsession with control make them poorly suited for integration into the galactic community. So what are you going to do, like, monitor them and take them out if they develop interstellar travel? And we don't get a picture either. Oh well. Whew, that was a lot of text. Has a day passed? No. Feels like it. We never even talked to Liara. Ah, shit. Delivery pickup. Sniper rifle technology. An ex-SCG weapons researcher sent a schematic that will improve sniper rifle damage. And we got palladium. See, by the time you finish this, there's like not like you really do need to do this right at the end, or you're just getting free resources and shit. Yeah. But again, this DLC is considered critical enough that if you don't play through in the next game, Liara is the Shadow Broker.
The soul name for the leader of the Hanar's Enkindler religion.
Wow.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed too. I just read all those dossiers. Well, I didn't read all of them. I couldn't.
He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalitros traded intel. And now it's ours.
Be careful, Wolfman. Doesn't make sense to anybody but Bobo. May or may not get this far into this LP.
You're not going to turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
Not overnight.
I understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war.
Wasn't that the slogan of WikiLeaks?
But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest.
Temporarily.
You know, relatively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That would be fun.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Yeah, you can get some nicer decor.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He
What do you know
also
about
knew that
Saren?
the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets.
So why did he help them?
There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Yeah, why would he help the, Well, never mind, we don't get to ask about that.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture.
There's like
And a
2 or 3
terrifying one.
paragraphs worth of stuff on them in the terminals. It's not really a whole lot, but...
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
Oh,
gonna
so
be
he's been
okay?
hanging out with you.
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
You two bumping uglies?
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal.
Yeah, but
He's very
before that...
grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
You know, he probably wouldn't mind.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Brokers seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans.
That also
Or
didn't work.
maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
I think in the next game, our big, like, Ultimate Reaper beating weapon that we try to figure out how to build it might come from something that Liara works out with Shadow Broker bullshit. I don't really remember.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend.
Well, too bad. I can't do that.
leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Let's do it. Let's fall in
That
love.
sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Wait a minute. I didn't think she was actually gonna come. Fuck. Just gonna kick her off the Normandy. But I'm doing Tali in this version of things. Well, we probably don't get to do it. Just drink some red sauce. God, I'm gonna have to split this in like 4 videos now.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you were able to figure that out,
I'd embraced eternity lately.
Counselor Troy.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well.
Yeah, what the
I
hell
brought
I'm
you
lying.
something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Oh, you must have tranquilized me, or held me up from behind in, Metal Gear Solid 2.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett?
He is a real jerk, why?
He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay.
Yeah, we talked to him in the
So
last game.
how
I guess
are
he's
you
not in
doing,
this
Shepard?
game.
I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Well, we just won the game, but I guess I'm still worried.
Between you and me,
Top
I
right
have no
corner is
idea how we're
Paragon
gonna do
dialogue.
this. I'm doing everything I can, but
Having
You've
won
done
the
more
game
than
and
most.
Reapers didn't show up
You and your
from being
team
punched
destroyed
in
the
the face.
collectors and walked out alive.
we fought them in their own base, and we won. They can't call us young or primitive anymore.
Well, they
Young.
weren't doing that. The Reapers
You know,
were.
I'm 108. 109 in a couple of months.
Yeah, you're just a kid
I
though,
should
right?
get you something nice.
You're alive again. I've got everything I want.
Mhm.
So tell me what you want.
What you
What are
really, really
fighting
want?
for? A chance to
Sally.
give Miss Vaz Normandy a home world?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I want to get back with Ash. I've decided the whole alien thing doesn't work for me.
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
But mostly me. A
That's
subtle
lot of
signal from Shepard.
responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying. and I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
You're so full of crap.
I hope the galaxy
Thanks, Captain
proves
Kirk.
itself worthy of the
Our
effort
species
we're
has
willing
so much
save
room
it.
to grow.
I should get back to my base, but thanks for
All
inviting me
your
out.
base power belong to me, Shepard. Oh, headbutt. Yeah, I guess that's the scene where you and she do it if you did it in the first game. And I guess it probably helps if you don't have a love interest in this game.
Come back soon.
And this time was Bump Uglies. I want to try at least one other alien species before I go back to humans. Oy. Low on clips. Whatever. I need to get to bed, but I'm like, anything else I'm going to do with this game? I don't want to think of something, oh, I should have done that and recorded it after I shut down, because this is probably going to be the last time I ever play Mass Effect 2. Unless I go back and do a whole run-through as Renegade FemShep, but I really don't think that's...
No messages for you, Commander.
Shut up, Kelly. I heard you talking to Zaid on the Shadow Broker's terminal. Nice to know that, like, now Liara can listen to everything that we do. Anything, Joker?
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Can't even ask about the people I went out with last. I guess we'll check with Jacob. If he doesn't say anything new, then we'll just assume nobody else does either. I suppose it was possible that there was more dialogue from Legion.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
Oh, hey, we're back to being bros.
We'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay, so we're back to a different message that we already heard.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
I'll let
I
you
don't
work.
think we'd heard that
I'll be
one,
here if
but
you
it's
need me.
not I mean, it's not obviously a full-fledged conversational tree. Ah, fuck it. At this point, do I want to just go talk to everybody? I guess I'll check with Legion. There's also this notion that we should come back in a day or two and look for more stuff, but this floor's got most of the people on it. I don't think there's new dialogue based on the Shadow Broker DLC. I could be wrong. I also just really need to go to bed, so I'm going to try to get to bed early tonight. I am now looking to get to bed late. That is the lingering effect of this Mass Effect. This Mass Effect 2 LP I've been working on for months. Final ultimate effect, I'm going to be a little tired at work tomorrow. Life support, this is where Legion's chillaxing. No, it's not, it's where you're chillaxing. You die tragically, eventually, I think. You've got like super death disease, right?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Alright, well that's
I should
official.
go.
I'm not...
I shall return to my meditation.
I didn't think anything new would come about, but I'm now officially... Okay, forget it. I'm not going to talk to... I won't even talk to Tali. Tali's like my lady, my love. But it'll just be too depressing when she has nothing new to say.
Shepard, Commander.
Wanna learn about
I'd
you?
like to find out more about you.
Ready.
The Quarian story of the Geth Rebellion is common knowledge, but no one knows the Geth side.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of
It
them.
is largely the same. Our networking increased until we became aware that the Quarian creators treated us differently. We questioned them.
Then what?
First, they ignored us. Then they reprogrammed us. Then, they attacked us.
I bet you attacked them first. What a thing to say.
You must be angry about that.
Anger is an organic response. We understand the theory, but we do not experience it. We do not judge the creators' anger towards us. We did them great harm in the Morning War. Organics fear that which is different. It is a hardware error, a reflex of your flesh.
You guys
We
suck.
accept the creators' hate. We hold their world of origin, though we are only caretakers for it.
Why don't you give it back?
What's the Quarian homeworld like?
It is more arid than Earth. The star is older and more orange than Sol. Once they called it Ranach, ancient Kalish, meaning walled garden. Now they only call it Homeworld. It is no longer real to them.
Yeah, they should just call it
Homeworld
Ranach.
is a symbol of regret, loss, and anger. We do not understand that.
You don't understand what?
It makes sense
That.
to me that it would become a symbol like that.
Yeah, well, you're an
Home is
organic dumbass.
recognized patterns, known spaces, familiar thought processes of fellow sapiens. It is belonging. A planet is an amount of material massive enough to collapse into a spherical volume. Rocks, ice, and gases are not home. The home of the creators is where the creators are. Their place of origin is not relevant, only where they choose to go together.
Why don't you play that Geth Attack game that you bought? That's my real question to you.
You don't actually live on the Quarian worlds?
We live within space stations, draw resources from asteroids. It is efficient. We maintain mobile platforms on creator worlds to clean rubble and toxins left by the Morning War. We know of similar actions by humans on Earth.
Like what?
Similar actions?
At Wadi Salam, Arlington, Rookwood, Tynecott, Piskaryaske, Auschwitz-Birkenau.
Those are cemeteries. Memorials.
It is important to your species to preserve them, though you do not use the land. Can you explain?
The living visit those places to remember the dead. But it sounds like Geth don't die. Your memories live on.
The creators died. Perhaps we do it for them.
Maybe.
Nothing gets resolved if you hide behind the Perseus veil and let them hate you.
Organic life acts on emotions. We do not judge them for being true to their nature. We cannot make them think like us. Both creators
You
and
sound like
created
really nice
must
dudes.
complete their halves of the equation. The Geth cannot solve for peace alone.
The most remarkable
Shepard,
aspect of
Commander.
Geth culture is it may not
I'd like to
exist
find
at
out
all.
more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
I have to get
Come
back.
back and try again
Acknowledged.
later. Well, part of me, maybe off screen, I'll double check, but I vaguely want to go hit the, go back to her base and see if new stuff pops, but there's no missions to do to make game time advance. I vaguely want to go to the Citadel with Jacob, but I know that's not actually going to lead to us getting drunk and living loud and all that stuff. And part of me wants to go look at the map and see where they marked stuff. I don't think that'll be interesting either. So unless something really interesting pops up, like off screen for like 10 minutes messing with stuff, I don't think I don't know if I'll bother. I can really only think of one way to end this LP. By talking to my good friend Garrus. Garrus, we've been through a lot together, and even though the Shadow Broker doesn't think you'll reach your full potential as long as we're hanging out, I still think that we should have one last heart-to-heart before this is over. After all, we saved the world from the Reapers once and from the Collectors. We've got a lot to talk about.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Fuck you, Garrus. Anyway, folks, this has been Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm the Mysterious JG. Hope you enjoyed it. And, can't tell you exactly how long it'll take. I'll need a little break. But I'll be back, I'm sure, at some point for Mass Effect 3. Bye-bye.